Yeah. So. I have them up there. I can make another copy.
What the what?
I can write all them up there.
But I mean, you want to add other stuff. You can have not even the.
Yeah, you always, I was just gonna stay down here to figure like this is beautiful. I thought, I mean, but since he's gonna speak later, I'm not gonna say anything. I figured
Okay.
just come in and have dinner.
Okay.
So I'll just call out page numbers. If I mess up, you tell me. I know, I mean, in terms of the fight.
You all know.
I don't usually wear one, but if you want.
No, that's why I thought.
I got the street in going. I'll go get it at my house. Well, there's three down there.
Anxious. How are you, Meg?
I'm okay.
Oh, why? Where is he?
Yeah, so not wrong.
He's in the green.
Yes.
I guess I'm the warm up bag.
That's warm up after the race.
We'll see.
Well, they had a band's playing on Sunday, but yeah.
Oh, no,
Just see.
long story. Well. Anyway, so. You didn't kind of the best vision. You really should have. We rehearsed. Yeah. No, good. So after a meetup, I don't want to tip my hand, but I guess you have to tell them what paper.
Yeah.
It's also shalom. So
after they meet it, then you do the symbolic repetition of,
oh, you want me to do that? If you want me to do that, but I would do a say shalom before that, right? You decide. It's here. It's this thing. It's this thing. You decide.
decide where it goes. Okay, I'll decide where it goes.
Little did we know we have the executive director. Look at this.
I remember when we interviewed him, I said, you're gonna be doing a little of everything.
Whoa, all right.
Where'd you get?
I hope that's enough chicken for everybody.
When did you get those? The grills?
When did we get what?
We keep them in storage because we do
like
salmon
I
and
didn't
steak
know that.
in the summer.
Huh?
If you ever want to make, kosher dinner for 200, you can come over here.
If we
I
are,
remember that. Good to see you.
you're right, if we're running really late, I'll skip the symbolic repetition, which is
It's your call.
the Magena vote, and then just go to, okay,
Your call.
sounds good.
Just. So I'm gonna do anything in addition to what I have.
Just reading of the yard site list and Warner's Cottage.
No, I'm saying just that, because it's a bridge.
It's a what? Yeah,
It's a bridge.
well, definitely for Kabbalat Shabbat, I like a bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we don't need to do any other songs. For Kabbalat Shabbat, we'll just do these. It's good to go.
Goes through here.
Right, because you do have to do the Shabbat song.
That's why I have it.
Yeah, exactly. And then what, sometimes on a normal Friday night, I'll do a mourner's Kaddish after Kabbalat Shabbat and then another one. But on a night where I abbreviate, I just wait till the end.
Okay.
Because I don't like interrupting you. So in that sense, you're going right from Mizmor Leon to Baruch.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I usually don't have a big break.
Okay.
Okay,
Very good.
Shabbat Shalom. Is this thing working? Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Beth Israel to bring in Shabbat together with our Rosenberg scholar in residence for the weekend, Rabbi Bradley Shavid Artson. And I know that you're here both for him and also for dinner. And so let's do some davening and then have some dinner and then have some Torah. Does that sound like a deal?
You may call this Shabbat mashup.
So this is what we call Kabbalat Shabbat Nigun mashup. As you know, I'm trying to bring in more Nigunim, more wordless melodies to sort of bring the spirit of Shabbat alive in the words of prayer. And so I've asked Neil to bring a few of his Nigun greatest hits.
And some you may even recognize.
In that case, we're going to begin with Yedid Nefesh, which is on page 5. There we go. 5 is Shalom Aleichem, which means we're going to be around page 10. And please do your best to join in with Neil whenever the Spirit so moves you. And remember that even if you don't know the words of the prayers in Hebrew, you can still use the wordless melody. You can say ya da 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 or whatever words come out to you and sing along with the melody. And if you make a mistake, no one's going to realize. Good. Feel free.
Yedid nefesh avarachaman meshoch avdach eretzonah yarutz avdach emo hayam yishtachaveh mohadarach Yeravo yedidutach minofetzu bechotam Adonai ziv haolam nafshi cholat ahavadach Ana Rafana la bear out la Noam Ziva Asit Chazek Betit Rape Behayatala Shiv Chatolam Vatigyemo Rachamecham V'chusna al Beno Vavach Ki Zekam Niksav Neropeti Ferech Ozach Ana Eli Mahmad Levi Hoshana Ve'ati Talam Igalena Ufros Chaviv Alai Et Sukkot Shalomecha Ta'ir Eretz Mikbodach Nagila Benis Mechavach Maherahu Kiva Moed V'chaneni Ki Me'olam Yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, die 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 die. Yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, die 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 die, yada die, yada die, yada die. Yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, yada die 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 die, die die die. Lechol Ranana Adonai. Lechol Ranana Adonai. Yaletzor Yishenu Ekad Mafanav Betodah Bizmirot Nari Alo Nekad Mafanav Betodah Bizmirot Nari Alo Kiel Gadol Adonai Umelech Adol Kol Elohim Asher beyado mecharei aret v'toafot ariyim lo. Asher beyado mecharei aret v'toafot ariyim lo. Continue into the page 12 side. Arba'im shana kod bedor ve'amarom te'avei levavei ve'yadu drachai asher nitzbati bi'apim yivov namnukadi. Page 13. Shiru ladonai, shir chadash, shiru ladonai, kol haaretz, shiru ladonai, baruch hu shemo, basu miyom yom yeshuato, sapru vagoyim, kivodo, v'chol hamim, nifleotav, ki gadol Adonai. Olam me'od norahu al kol Elohim hay ki kol Elohim hamim melilim va'adonai shamayim asa hod v'hadar le'efanav ozet tiferet be'mikdasho. Havul Adonai mishpachot amim, Havul Adonai kavod vaos, Havul Adonai kavod vaos, Seul minacham, Uvol chatzrotav, ay, ishtachavul Adonai, v'hadra kodesh, hilu mipanav, kol haaretz. Imru vagoyim Adonai malach aftikon tevel balatimot yadin amin b'meisharim yisachamu hashamayim v'tagel haaretz yiram hayam los yalos sadai V'chol asher bo asher anenu kol atzeyar b'fnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel b'tzedek ve'amin v'minotav die 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Yai die 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 hi yai yai hi die 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 hi die 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 hi die 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 hi die 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 hi die 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 hi die 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 hi die 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 hi die 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 Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Die, die, die.
Service continues on page 21.
No.
Neil, what page are we continuing on?
22. Anna v'choach v'choach Gedulat yamincha yamincha Hatit zerua kabel inatamcha Sagvehu tarenu nora Anna v'choach v'choach Gedulat yamincha yamincha Tatir tsurua kabel rinatamcha sagvehu tarenu nora. Anna bechoa kedulat yemitcha tatir tsurua anna Yekabel rinatamecha sagvehu tarenu nora. Hanna bechoa kedulat yamincha tatir terua kabel rinat amecha sagvei tarenu nora ay 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 ay
Moving softly to the bottom of the page, and in a moment we'll be ready for Lachad to the top of 23.
Hi, die, 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 die. Hi, die, 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 die. Hi, die, 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 die. Hi, die, 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 die. L'cha dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nikabla. L'cha dodi likrat kala. B'nei Shabbat nekabla, Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, Hishmianu el hamiyuchad, Adonai echad, Ushmo echad, L'shemu tiferet v'litila, Licha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla, L'chadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla, Likrat Shabbat lechu v'melcha, Ki mekor haberacha, Merosh mikedem nesucha, Sof ma'aseh machshavat il l'chadodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla, L'cha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla, Mikdash melech melucha, Kumitziim et hafecha, Ram lakshev v'ein mekabacha, V'hu yachamo alayichem la, L'cha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla, L'cha dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla, Itna'ari me'afar kumi, V'shi bigdei tivatecha mi, Al yad ben Yishai beit halachli, For Ba'alashi Giala Lechadobi Likra Kala. A Shabbat Nekala Lechadodi Likra Kala. A Shabbat Nekala. Yaminu smoti frotzi v'etaronai taharitzi al yad ish ben partzi v'nis mechav ben agila lechadodi likra kala v'nei Shabbat nekavla lechadodi likra kala v'nei Shabbat nekavla. Boi b'shalom ateret vala, gam b'simcha u'b'tzahala, toch nemunei am segula. Boi chala, b'chadodi likra kala, p'nei Shabbat nekavla, lechadodi likra kala, p'nei Shabbat Kabbalat.
Shabbat shalom. Having brought in Shabbat, it's time for the Shabbat psalm 27.
Hi, diddy die, diddy die, 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 die. Hi, diddy die, diddy die. Hi, diddy die, diddy die, 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 die. Hi, diddy die, diddy die. Hi, die, 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 hi, diddy die, diddy die. Hi, die, 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 diddy die, diddy die. Tov lechodot ladonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon, leagid baboker chasdecha, ve'emunacha b'leilot, ale asor ve'ale navel, ale higayon bechinot, ale asor ve'ale navel, ale higayon bechinot, ay, 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 didi, di, didi, di, di, di. Hi, hi, diddy, die, diddy, die. Hi, diddy, die, diddy, die, 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 die. Diddy, die, diddy, die. Hi, die, 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 hi, diddy, die, diddy, die. Hi, die, 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 diddy, die, diddy, die. Tzadik katamar yifrach, ke'erez bavanon yisgeh. Shetulim beveit Adonai, bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu, oninu vom b'seva, deshenim ranim yuyu, v'gi ki yasha Adonai tzuriv lahatavo, hi di 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 di. Hi, diddy, diddy, die, 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 die. Hi, diddy, diddy, die, diddy, die.
So much in store this evening. In order to just continue, in a good case, to get all the good things, which includes the chicken now on the grill. We're on page 39A to begin moderating with Baruch, please drop.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. HaMevorach Elam Va'ed. El Chai v'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Elam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Hamari V'Ravim.
Page 40.
Ve'vacha al tasim mimenu yolamim, Baruch Ata Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisroel. Shema Yisroel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
41.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha, ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה, אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, ושבתך בביתך, ולכתך בדרך, ושוכבך וקומך, ופשטם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, וישרך.
We continue silently 42 and 43.
Adonai Elohechem emet.
43.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים ובני ישראל לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נהדר בקודש נורתי לא תוספת על כולך ראו בניך וקיים לפני משה זה אלי ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי יפדה אדוני את יעקב ולא מעט חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גא ישראל.
And you on page 45 of Tashkent Bain.
ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו בכל עמו ישראל, יא ירושלים.
46.
היי די די, היי די די, היי די 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 די, היי די די, היי די די, היי די 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 די, היי די 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 היי די די היי די 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 ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לתורותם ברית עולם איי 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 די 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 איי די די Hi, die, die. Hi, da, 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 die, 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 die. Hi, die, die. Hi, die, die. Hi, da, 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 die, 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 die. Hi, die, die. Hi, die, die. Hi, da, 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 die, 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 die.
As we prepare for the Amidah, which will happen in a moment, we're in the middle of 46. But what I want to say before we go there is that one of the things I've asked Rabbi Artson to speak about during this weekend, to find moments to do so, is to talk about God. What I found in my years in philosophy of religion and Jewish studies is often we end up having conversations about a God that we don't believe in. What was Spinoza's God? I wonder if I believe a little bit in Spinoza's God. What was Rosenzweig's God? What was Moses Maimonides' God? What was Rabbi Akiva's God? As if we're trying to fit ourselves into someone else's outfit. And so what I'd like you to do for this Amidah is to reverse it. I want you to spend a little bit of time centering yourself in what your God really is. Just think about, like, when I'm saying, if the words of this Amidah, if I wrote them, these were my words. I wrote these in my notebook of prayers that I composed last week, 10 years ago, 30 years ago. What did you mean when you wrote them? What did you mean? What is the God that when you're praying for someone to heal, what's the God that you really feel is doing that healing? What's your Jewish God? What's your God of Jewish debate and Jewish ethics? And what are you feeling when you're in the service? What's your relationship with the universe? How are you moving in your relationship with God? As I've often said, the universe doesn't care whether you believe in the existence of the universe. And I actually don't think God cares a lot about whether you believe in the existence of God, because God knows that God is already in relationship with you. So whether you believe that in the existence of that relationship, to me, is almost unimportant to the force that is already in that relationship at every moment. So what is the God that you're already in relationship with? Spend a little bit of time in your silent Amidah. And for those who are in the course I did on Rabbi Artson's book, who took one or two of those sessions, one of the things that came up is, well, I love what Rabbi Artson wrote. I relate to that, but I don't see that in the God who is giving life to the dead, or the God who's healing people, or God who's loving the deeds of our ancestors. So if you read the book and you took some of the class, when you're reading those words, think of that as the God of Rabbi Artson's book, as actually being in those words. Please rise.
יקרא וידע שמי רבו, ביומא דברי רוצה, ביום יתמחותי, בחייכון וביומכם, ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, והגלה בזמן קריב, במרומי, יהי שמי רבו מבורך, לעולם עולם מהמיים. יתברך וישתבח ויברר ורמידה סבידתה וידלה וידלה שמלך כל השם לילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה למהירן ויאמה במרור
47 to 52 in silence in language of your choice for relation with God and centeredness. Those who are still doubting, please continue. As we ease our way into Oseh Shalom on page 52.
Die, da 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 die, da 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 die die, da 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 die die, da 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 die die. Keep it going. Da 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 die, da 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 die die. Keep it going. Da 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 die. Oh, say shalom, shalom bim brahma. Who yaseh. Who yaseh shalom. Everybody with me. Hallelujah. Ve'akol Yisrael. V'imru. Ve'imru. 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 Amen. Amen.
So we now know that we need to bring back Motown Shabbat very quickly and prepare ourselves with the proper melodies for the prayers. On page 53, please rise for the symbolic.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל סביבם ויכולים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה וישבול ביום השביעי מקום מלאכתו אשר עשה ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elhei Avotenu Elhei Avraham Elhei Yitzhak v'Elhei Yaakov Elhei Sarah Elhei Rivka Elhei Rachel Elhei Leah El Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanara El Elyon Konei Shamayim v'Haaretz Magen Avod Bidvaro Mechayei Meitim B'Mamaro Ha'el Hakadosh She'ein Kamohu המניח לגמו ביום שבת קודשו כי בם רצה להניח להם כי בם רצה להניח להם לפניו נעבוד ביראה ופחד ונודה לשמו בכל יום תמיד בין הברכות Adon Hashalom Megadesh HaShabbat U'Barei Shvi U'Meniach B'Kedusha Li'Yamedu Shnei Honeg Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit.
For the final bracha, which is at the top of page 54, let's read in English. It really is one of the most beautiful of the prayers. Together at the top of 54. Our God, God of our ancestors, embrace our rest. Make us holy through your mitzvot, and let the Torah be our portion. Fill our lives with your goodness, and gladden us with your deliverance. Purify our hearts to serve you truly. Adonai, our God, lovingly and willingly grant that we inherit your holy Shabbat, that the people of Israel who make your name holy may find rest on this day. Baruch atah Adonai, who makes Shabbat holy. Kaddish Shalom.
יקרא ויקרא שמי רבה, ועמד יבקר וטבע מלחמת הטבע, חלפון ובמכון וחיים בכל בית ישראל, בעגלה בזמן קריבים ברוך אמן, יהי שמי רבה ומבורך, לעולם לעולם עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרום ויתעשה וגדל וללב ולהשמיע לגוד שעה. ריבו להם מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירם ביומה ואמרו אמן. יקבל סוכן וברכות לכל ישראל, קודם אבו ונמשמע ואמרו אמן. יש שלמה רבה משלמה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן.
Please rise for Aleinu, top of 56.
עלינו לשמר Kagatuba Toratecha, Nayim Lachilam, Boeven Emar, Vaya Adonai, the Melech HaAretz, Bayom Hahu, Yeh Adonai Echad, Ushemo, Echad.
We may be seated. Before the mourner's Kaddish on 58, I'm going to read the yortzites and the names of those we're saying Kaddish for. If I read a name of someone that you're saying Kaddish for, would you rise after I read the name? That way we can put the name and connect it to you. And that would be beautiful. And then after I've read all of the names, if there's anyone you're saying Kaddish for that I haven't read the name of, I'll ask you to share with us at that time. Beth Israel congregation remembers, among others, the yortzites of Abba Baruch Aminoff, Irving Aronson, Leo Binder, Chaya Karmi, Matthew David Coleman, Abe Duskovsky, Joseph Elias, Rhoda Martha Elwood, Rose Feinerman, Nathaniel Frank, Lila Friedman, Reva Gankin, Bernard Ginsberg, and Leonard Ginsberg, Ida Grossman, Raina Jean Grossman, Monroe Zelig Hafter, Eugene Hoffer, David Karp, Yetta Lerner, Hetty Luxon, Jack Markovitz, Daniel Niss, Elizabeth Penchasoff, Walter Reiner, Lillian Rothberg, Leslie Celine, Robert Shapiro, Heath Siegel, Emmanuel Sweetwine, Francis Unger, Bert Westheimer, Marcella Wogel, as we continue to say Kaddish for Sheldon Berry, Naomi Metter, Harvey Aaron Scher, Shoshana Buckwalter, Sybil Mintz, Jeffrey Aronson, Mimi Karish, Evelyn Bakken, Sylvia Gordon, Isidore Fisher, Christine Reed, Harriet Celine, Frederick Reingold, Kevin Schiff, Seymour Konigsberg, Merle Goldman, Gwendolyn Shearer, Sally Abelson, Gilbert Starosta, William Freeman, Yuval Warshai, Barbara Altman, Judith Elkin, Marion Sachs Jacob, Alan Neal Weiss, Leah Axelrod, Helena Rabinovitz, Barbara George, Howard Rubenstein, Alan Silverman, and this week joining them, Otto Weidlinger, father of Jeffrey Weidlinger. And as we continue to say Kaddish, is there anyone who's saying Kaddish for someone and whose name I have not read? Aryeh Kluger. Mourners Kaddish together on page 58. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah v'alma divrach kirute v'amlich machute v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru amen. Yehe shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam lamei almaya. Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei d'kudisha Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran v'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Zichronam livracha. May their memories continue to bring blessings to this world, as I know they do. We have some announcements. I'm inviting Deborah Ball up, but nothing more important than that it's Harvey's 54th wedding anniversary on this day. And if there are any other simchas I'm missing, which I'm sure are many, please share them with us.
Shabbat shalom. It's so wonderful to see all of you, and it's welcome to Rabbi Artson. We're so happy that you're here and looking forward to the weekend so much. And in fact, that's where I'll start with the announcements. There are many things happening this weekend with Rabbi Artson's visit as the scholar in residence. Tomorrow morning, a Saturday at 12:45, following Shabbat services, there'll be a lunch study session, Science and Religion, Enemies or Allies. Tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, there'll be a reception with Mincha at 6:30 just before that. But then after that at 7:30, Rabbi Artson will speak on Israel beneath the headlines. Sunday morning at 10:30, Rabbi Artson will be speaking and having a parent discussion, Why Be Jewish? Also on Sunday morning, the Green Team and the Social Action Joint Meeting will be in 2010, beginning at 9:30 a.m. And also at 12:15 on Sunday will be the first of several Shabbatot several weeks in which youth groups are going to become formed. And this particular one is for rising 6th through 8th graders. It's the first ever Gesher event. Ben is going to be leading. We're so grateful to be starting this. Ben is our new person who's going to stimulate and involve our young people, both pre and post B'nai Mitzvah, into all kinds of activity. We've been wanting this for a long time. We're so grateful that you'll be doing this. So this week is for 6th through 8th graders, and each of the following Sundays will be for the next age groups. On Sunday, April 7th, also at 7:30, there'll be a community commemoration of 6 months since October 7th, and that will be held at TBE. Next Friday, April 12th at 5:45 p.m., we'll have another of our wonderful camp-style Shabbatot. Join Rav Nadav for dinner and a sing-along Shabbat. And you can see the website to register. So there are many things happening in the next week, beginning with a wonderful weekend here, and Shabbat Shalom to everyone.
Harvey wants to announce the klezmer concert on Sunday, correct?
Have a heard deal doing Negerim, klezmer on Sunday, JCC at 4.
That's a fundraiser for Jacob.
Yes.
And of course, the Israel Gathering at TB on Sunday evening. Also, after dinner, we have Rabbi Artson tonight, and so let's close out the service with Adon Olam on page 211.
Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzer Nivra. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'terem Kol Yetzer Nivra. Acharei Kichlot HaKol Levado Yimloch Nara. Behu haya, behu hove, behu yeh b'tifara. Adon olam asher malach b'terem kol yitzir nivra. Le'et nasa v'chev sokol, azai melech shemo nikra. Behu echad ve'ein sheni, lehamshir lo le'achvira. Beli Reshit, Beli Tachlit, Belo Haoz, Vehamisa, Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'eg Nasa, B'chev Sokol, Azai Melech, Shemo Nikra, Vehu Eli, V'chai Goali, V'tzor Chavli, V'yetzara, Nisi umanosli menat kosi v'yom ekra Adon olam asher malach בטרם כל יצר נברא, לעת נעשה בחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא, בידו אף כדרכי, בעת אישן ואירה, ואם רוחי גבייתי, אדוני לי ולא אירא, אדון עולם אשר מלך. בטרם כל יצר נברא, לעת נעשה בחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא. Shabbat shalom. Let's go and get prepared. Long day today. I'm brain dead, but no. I want something simple. I wanted to try to get, pick some of the highlights from all our other. Kabbalat we've done. That's what my girl also belongs music band.
All right.
That's all. Enjoy. Wife wants me home. Oh, Barbara, hi. Okay, see ya.